Hello, my name is Sofia Victorino. I'm Director of Education and Public Programs at Whitechapel Gallery.
I am Naya Yakumaki, Curator of the Archive Gallery and Head of Curatorial Studies at Whitechapel Gallery.
We are introducing today Exercising Freedom, Encounters with Art, Artists and Communities, which is an exhibition that looks at the relationships and strategies that forged the education program at Whitechapel Gallery from 1979 to 1989. It is on from the 6th of October to the 21st of March in the Archive Gallery.
The exhibition is co-curated with former director of Camden Arts Centre, Jenni Lomax, who was the gallery's Education and Community Officer from 1979 till 1989. Rose Gibbs, independent curator, worked on development of the research, and Candy Stobbs, assistant curator at Whitechapel Gallery, did the exhibition production.
This exhibition presents rarely seen records from the gallery's archives which have not been widely researched to date. The theme of education has always been at the core of what we do at Whitechapel Gallery and a key factor in its relation to artists, to our local communities and wider audiences. This is what led us to investigate and bring together a history that has not yet been explored in depth.
The exhibition is structured around two main sections: Encounters with Artists and Artists in Schools, and also two smaller sections focused on the idea of placemaking and art policy and education.
Visitors will be able to see artworks, documents, posters, photography, children's work, and films selected from key exhibitions and projects of the period. This material highlights the role of artists in developing innovative approaches to collaborative learning.
The exhibition highlights the role of artists and staff whose vision shaped the program. For over a decade, Jenni Lomax was the Education and Community Officer at the Gallery and developed a new approach to art and education. She engaged young artists who often lived and worked in the area to act as creative mediators between the Gallery and East End communities by forging partnerships with teachers, schools and local organisations.
Walking through the doors of Whitechapel Art Gallery in the late 1970s, visitors could explore the wealth of the arts from Bengal or immerse themselves in the abstract sculptures of American artist Eva Hesse. Through workshops, tours and off-site projects, radical dialogues were established with people of all ages and backgrounds. This artist-led program included activities in the gallery and off-site and the Artists in East London School scheme.
It is important to recall that Whitechapel Gallery was one of the first UK publicly funded art galleries to formally create an education department under the directorship of Nicola Serota, who was here between 1976 and 1988.
The gallery's position in Tower Hamlets is a crucial factor when charting this history and also its relation to the social and political local context. As the cultural makeup changed significantly in the mid-1970s, migration being one of the defining features of East London, artists living locally were able to work alongside diverse communities in schools, hospitals, community centres and at the gallery. This context formed an invigorating environment, rich in ideas, possibilities and resources.
The curatorial process was a collaboration between the exhibitions and the education teams. It involved extensive archival research in Whitechapel galleries and other archives.
It also includes the contribution of various people, artists and curators, whose involvement at the time helped cement the gallery's ethos and vision in art and education. Their interviews will be available throughout the exhibition and later online, and also in the gallery's historic archive for researchers and the community to access. This exhibition highlights art's continual potential to create spaces of collaborative learning, solidarity and freedom, which we feel is a timely issue to be debating right now.